everybody, welcome back. I'm Latona Williams. Today is November 14th, and this is the Wednesday Spotlight where we dare to be different. I have with me today Miss Tela. Kelly, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing good. I can't believe it's already the 14th.
I know.
That's crazy.
And it's cold outside.
It's really cold. It's 10 degrees last I checked.
I don't know where you are, but where we are, it is so cold outside. Winter has arrived. So, Tela, tell them all, what do you do?
I do a number of different things. I wear a couple different hats. So, the main thing is I direct and produce short films, and then other media content as well. So a lot of times you'll see me shooting a music video. I also do my own YouTube channel where I just do motivational speaking and interview local artists. On top of that, I do a lot of just writing for myself. I'm looking to do a feature film within the next year, so that's kind of where my focus lies as well.
Please keep me in mind for your feature film. Y'all see that? I just plugged myself in that little conversation there. November, we are talking about being thankful and grateful, especially when that comes to our art. So what part of your art has made the biggest difference in your life, especially since you wear a couple of different hats?
What part of my art has made the biggest difference? I would have to say, that's a good question. What part of my art makes the biggest difference? Well, I would have to say the writing part of my art makes the biggest difference because it allows me to enter into my own world and create something from my heart. It also allows for an avenue of therapy release. I know a lot of people say that, but that is really true when you're able to have the ability to express yourself through a different outlet, and writing is that outlet for me. So that has made a really big difference in just kind of keeping grounded and staying motivated, being able to write out my thoughts, and then being able to project them outward to the public, in the form of film. So.
Right. You talked about being grounded and staying motivated. So when you look across the time frame of your art, what has improved from, let's say, last year to this point in this year?
So something that has improved as far as my art from last year to this year is my professionalism. When I first started, I was like your YouTube university type of an artist where I learned everything via YouTube.
Right.
I didn't have a mentor. I didn't really have any kind of a solid source to go to learn how to do things in the more of an industry standard. So moving into this year, I have, a mentor, and I have people that I can get guidance from on how I want to project myself or present my art in more of a professional format. And that comes with knowing your analytics, that comes with knowing your audience, your demographics, all those different kind of things. So now I think I'm more professional with it, and then learning how to present myself more as a businesswoman when I am out here and I'm shooting, I'm producing. So yeah, the professionalism has definitely improved within the year, for sure.
That's what's up. Okay, I'm going to throw you a little curveball for you. All right. Is there a personal limitation? Drink that water, girl. Is there a personal limitation or flaw about yourself or your art that you have come to appreciate?
Yes. So when I first started, I was intimidated with this industry because me being so young, there's people who are a lot older who have been doing it for so long and just know what they're doing. So the flaw in me was just having that intimidation factor, and then kind of being an introvert as well. It was hard for me to go up and just talk to people and network with people and, hey, what are you doing? I'm doing this. That having those kind of conversations, that was a flaw of mine, that I consider to be a flaw of mine. And in retrospect, it's not really that big of a flaw because I've learned to watch people first and get a vibe and get a feel if this person is even somebody I want to really work with.
Right.
As opposed to some people who are so extra, it's nothing wrong with being an extrovert, but if you are too extroverted and you want to talk to everybody and shake everybody's hand in the room and do business with everybody, you don't get that time to really see what is that person really like, and is this somebody that you really want to do business with.
Or that space, because all business is not good business.
All business is not good business. All money isn't good money.
Right.
So me being an introvert and kind of feeling intimidated gave me some time to kind of step back and really look at the room that I'm in, and then make my approach based upon the assessment. I think this is a good person to talk with.
Yeah. Thank you, Tela, for sharing that, because I think a lot of times we look at our flaws as something that can hinder us or something that, you know, we need to be perfectionists all the time. And it is our flaws that make us who we are.
It is. It really is. Because I'm an introvert, like, that allows me to think deeper so that I can make better decisions for myself. So it is a part of who I am.
Right.
For sure. And I think I'm finding I'm more of like stepping into an ambivert, I guess, where it's like you're introverted and extroverted, so you're kind of in between.
Okay, thanks for breaking that down for me, because I was like, I ain't never heard that word before.
It's new. I just learned it like a couple years ago in school. Where my teacher's like, "Oh, you're an ambivert." I'm like, "What's that?"
Yeah.
And then she broke it down. Like, I'm like, "Okay, yeah, that is kind of like me." So, all right, because when I can talk to you and I know you, then I can talk all day, no problem. But for sure.
Okay, and then what opportunities or privileges, oh, if I can speak, what opportunities or privileges do you have within your art that you are thankful for?
Opportunities and privileges. Opportunities meeting some really dope individuals. When you're in like the creative realm, you get to meet some really different, out of this world, righteous, just dope people that you would have never met on your everyday path.
Right.
I've met people who make art doing what are those things called, aluminum foil, you know, and their mind just thinks so differently. And meeting those type of people I probably would have never met, you know, working in the office 9 to 5. So that's one really great thing, or a really great opportunity. One of the privileges is that I feel like a privilege when it comes to my art. I don't really know if I have any privilege, like, when it comes to my art. What do you mean more so about privilege?
I think you do have a lot of privilege. You touched on it earlier about your writing and just that you are able to tell a story through your own vision or through your own personal connection. So we get stuck in that one-sided story a lot. And, you know, a privilege could be for you through your writing or through what you see in the lens and then how you put that out.
For sure. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. So I guess that's one of my privileges.
I would say so.
I agree with that.
We want to see what you say.
I think that's correct, 100%. So yeah, it has to be writing is one of the privileges when it comes to being a creative, for sure.
Okay. And do you have, how can people get a hold of you? How can they see any of your works?
Sure. So my YouTube channel where I post all of my work is TelaVision. So if you type in TelaVision Productions, you will see everything there. TelaVision is TelaVision Productions. I'm sure you guys know how to spell that, but all of it will be somewhere in this video.
And yep, it's linked below just in case.
For sure. I do have my Facebook, TelaVision Productions. You can definitely link with me on there. And I am building other platforms for you to connect with me, which I'm sure will link below once those get established, for sure. But mainly you can reach me on Facebook, TelaVision Productions, or my YouTube channel if you want to view my work.
Okay. Any shout outs or last words before we go?
Shout outs or last words? I would have some last words. One thing about me when I was getting started is I didn't know how to get started. And I think whenever I work or whenever I'm in a realm of creatives and I'm talking with anyone, I always want to leave a piece of, like, you know, motivation.
Yes,
and
please do so.
I would say for anyone who's trying to get started, like, my best advice is just get started and don't think about how you're going to do it or who you need to aid you in your development and doing it. Just start and everything will come into place. But the key to getting started is just to start.
Just do it.
For sure. But other than that, no. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, Tela.
For sure.
All right, you heard it here first with Miss Tela Kelly. Thank you so much again for being here. Check us out next week on the Wednesday Spotlight. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, dare to be different.